What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Tesla Volt. If you're new to the channel, hi there. Today I want to talk about full self-driving, as I've been using it for more than a year, and in fact I'm going to turn it on right now. But I want to share with you guys an experience that I'm currently going through that has helped me with my current state because of full self-driving, and that is right here. It's my right arm. I recently had surgery on my right arm, and I was in a sling for 2 weeks, so I was not able to drive. And even though I've been cleared with the sling, I don't need to wear it anymore, I still can't really use my arm, as my range of motion is extremely limited, and it's going to take about 3 to 4 months to fully recover and to get back to 100%. So with that being said, I'm still cleared to drive. And also, just for those who are wondering, like, I am left dominant, so when I do drive and I disengage, I drive with my left hand, and I keep my right hand under on the bottom right here, just in case. But for the most part, I use full self-driving to help with my current state, especially like if I need to I can't really stretch or reach far, and any sudden movement may really kind of hurt. And because I've experienced it before, so I kind of want to stay a little bit more conservative with, my range of motion, as I am working to improve it. Any sudden movement can really disturb the healing process. So I always, for the past couple days since I've had the sling out, I've been using full self-driving, putting in my destination, like the address, and letting it drive, do its own thing. Now, there has been a couple times where I do disengage and drive myself, but for the most part I've been using that feature because it really helps and eases my experience of what I'm going through right now. And I have seen people online who have had similar surgeries, and they engage in full self-driving. They turn the feature on, and they let the car drive. And if you guys have recently seen, Tesla has started their robotaxi service with the Model Ys in Texas, and they called a bunch of people to try it out. And I've watched footage of it, and it looks awesome. You call it through the app, it comes, picks you up, you sit in the back, and you just drive to your or the car drives itself to its destination, and you get out of the car, and that's it. That's really all it is. And essentially, we all have full self-drive, or we all have a robotaxi. If you drive a Tesla, at least we all have that. Of course, having a Tesla, you do have to purchase, whether you pay the upfront fee of full self-driving or the monthly fee. But if you do have it, you have a robotaxi in your hand. Granted, it is supervised, so like my eyes are on the road right now as the car is driving itself. But I know that within a year or two, we will come to the point of unsupervised full self-driving as the technology continues to improve, as Tesla continues to roll out more software updates. We will get to that point where you will sit in the car, put in your destination, let it drive, and if you didn't have breakfast on your way to work, for example, have your breakfast on the way to work. If you need to send emails or edit a quick YouTube short, whatever it may be, you can do that on the way to work, because essentially it is unsupervised. Right now, since it's supervised, you can't really do any of that stuff, and I've seen people who do that, but I wouldn't recommend that at all. But we're going to get to that point where unsupervised FSD will be a thing, and it will really entice more people to buy a Tesla. And the robotaxi service will continue to grow. More people will get a Tesla and add it to the robotaxi service. And I just can't wait for that date to come. But right now I'm using it, and it has helped my experience of driving. It's made my life easier. That's my motto. I'll put it that way. Full self-driving has made my life much easier because of, with not being able to use my right arm, it's actually been very difficult. A lot of other tasks, making content full time, it's been difficult even carrying a camera with my right hand. And that's why I have to be extra careful. I can't pick up anything else, with my right hand. So I am working on that. So hopefully that does recover over time. And not only that, there was something else that was really surprising. But recently, on June 27th, Tesla delivered their first vehicle, the Model Y, to a customer directly from the production line without anybody inside the car. So it rolled off the production line. They have footage of it. It rolled off the production line. It drove, I believe, about 30 minutes and top speed of 72 at points when it got onto the highway. And it drove to the customer without anyone intervening. And that's what it is right now. There's no intervention. And I've tried numerous software updates with full self-driving, and there has been ones that I've had to intervene. But 13.2.9, which is the current one I use, is virtually like zero intervention. I don't really intervene pretty much anytime I turn it on. So I'm super grateful for full self-driving because of that reason. And it's only going to get better over time. So I just wanted to share with you guys that quick, experience. It just made my life better. And I know a lot of other people who have it, especially online, and it's made their lives better too. Taking a 6-7 hour road trip and putting it on full self-driving for most of the time. I've done it before, and it just makes the experience so much easier, more comfortable. Like, you don't need to consistently have your foot on the accelerator. You can kind of just relax a little bit if you're drinking coffee or tea or whatever drink, and you just enjoy it while watching the scenery a little bit, outside, and even though you have to keep your eyes on the road. All you gotta do is supercharge when the time comes, and that's really it. I've taken these 6-7 hour road trips. They're on my channel, and for the most part, I've used full self-driving, and they work. And in the near future, I will be going on another 6-7 hour road trip, and I will most likely be taking this vehicle because of full self-driving and because of my current situation. It's going to make driving so much easier for me. I think I've probably repeated that so many times, but that's just the reality. And I have shocked friends and family who have sat in the driver's seat, who have put on full self-driving and have seen it for themselves, not as a passenger, as a driver. And a lot of the people who have tried it, they have changed their minds and opinion in a positive way about full self-driving. So you really do have to experience it. I highly recommend trying it out. But I'm going to be working throughout the next couple months, recovering, but also trying to push out more Tesla content here. It's a little bit more difficult having limited range of motion, but I have been shifting a lot of my focus on MTG Productions, my main channel. So subscribe to that one. If you haven't already, subscribe here. Let me know what type of content you'd like to see here on the channel, and we'll make it work somehow, some way. Definitely be sure to check out this swivel mount from Handshow. Links will be in the description down below. Absolutely love it. I love it. And I usually face it towards me, but you can face it, any way with a different degree. But that's been it from me. Links in the description down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.